So if you look at someone from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there's probably not a really big change. In other words, you're going to act about the same on Wednesday as you did on Monday. But if you take a look at someone from January to February to March, you probably have a bigger difference of how you're acting from January to March, right? And if you look at 2008, 2007, 2006, there are probably even bigger differences still. Okay, so remember, we're talking about real people here. And real people go through different stages in their life just like you. Now, hopefully, that comes to as a huge revelation for you, because it'll be a big insight into how the markets work. Now, one of the things that I talked about in the beginning of the Insider Code Kit was that this wasn't some kind of cookie cutter system. There is no one size fits all system, and right here is the secret to it all. This is the basis of the Insider Code. This is why we have to look for and be open to the different market patterns, and that's why I say one of the patterns that the market is moving back to is this whole retest, where the open of the day, if you will, is going to be right about here, and the market will move down and then come back up to retest that area. You have this little triangle move here. Now, believe me, I know guys that have built systems off of, the secrets to the universe can be found in the triangle system, the triangulation system. In fact, W.D. Gann was famous for this whole concept here of triangulation, and it sounds really cool, and it makes us think that there's some kind of secret out there. But really, it's just a pattern that comes back again and again. It's a double top. Boom, boom. We just look for the double top right about the open. So we look at where traders started piling in the market. We see if the market comes back up to that area, we've got a double top. This is also called a little dipper. Okay, hopefully it should all be starting to come together for you. So we see this pattern. So this is something we've got to remember to look for. It's been happening right around the New York Open as well, where we can see the market here just before the open. This is about 8 a.m. The market traded up. It just so happened this one went quite a bit lower, but we had a double bottom right here at around the open of the New York session, and we had the market pushing up from there. So we had two opportunities to trade, one in the London session with the little dipper here, one in the New York session with the double bottom over here. Now, this double bottom was a little bit tougher to find. Let's go back over to the hourly chart. You can see here that the double bottom came in really at the top end of this prior resistance area. You can see it's the 97.10. If you remember, I was looking for 96.80 up to about 9,700. So again, it was at the top end of the resistance. So let's talk a little bit again about the thinking process that goes into trades. If we're looking at a resistance zone,